All right, guys, you want the chance to win some more propaganda tiles? All you have to do, leave a like on the video, comment down below, make sure you guys are subscribed, and I'll give away a couple of these in next week's episode. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Building the Battle of Bulge in Lego, and we're going to get right into things. I've got a couple Bricklink orders that I got, and then I also prototyped some minifigures, and I want to spend most of the video talking about those and getting your guys' feedback on those. But before we do that, so the Bricklink order I got was for those antenna pieces that I mentioned, and these will allow us to prop up those Technic pieces here. And this is something I might also do at the end of the video, is kind of do a little mock-up of what this is going to look like. I actually never done this, so I might even try to do this right now on camera here. Let's open this up. And basically, let's do it on this plate. Let's go live right now. I never do this. I normally do this off camera, then show you guys the results. But let's go ahead and do it live. So the idea is, with these antennas being flexible and posable, you can set these on here and basically move them in any direction you want. And I didn't realize that they stick up that tall. But let's go ahead and try this. So the idea is you put them really close together like this, and you're just going to keep doing this. And the idea is it's going to look like kind of like a wheat farm or something. I really should have gotten the ones with the black bases. That I saw that in a Instagram post actually today. Someone did this technique, and they had the all black versus the light bluish gray. I might need to reorder those because I don't know how this light bluish gray is going to look. They even make a white one. That might be better because it'll blend in with the snow. But this is kind of the idea, and you kind of push them together. I'm doing such a bad job of this. I'll have to play with this off camera, but you kind of prop them up like so. And that looks so bad on camera, but I'll play with this. But this is kind of the general concept or the gist. Might have to message someone and make sure I'm doing this right, but that's kind of the concept. So I just want to let you guys know that I did get those parts, but let's go ahead and go talk about some minifigures because that's kind of the cool stuff. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at these 4 minifigures here. This is a quick little setup I did just with a piece of paper. Hopefully the quality actually looks pretty darn good and the focus is on point, it looks like. So let me know what you guys think of the quality. This is just on my phone once again. But let's go ahead and take a look at these figures. I posted these earlier today on Instagram. Today is Saturday, the 15th of August, 2020. And so far, the response has been very good. A lot of people are liking the designs of the figures. And basically what we have going on here is we've got 2 different figures. We have a German and then we have an American. And we have them in flesh tone over here on the right. And we have them on yellow skin tone on the left. So the classic yellow and then the more realistic light flesh. And a lot of people on Instagram are wanting me to go with the flesh, which I totally understand because I do agree. I think this looks better with flesh parts, or at least like the hands. And then you can see the heads for the Americans are different, and then just the print on these Germans is different. So it's one of those things. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I really do like the yellow, the classic Lego. I always have, but I might have to offer these in both. But to make it easier on myself, I really got to narrow it down and pick one. It's probably going to go with flesh just because more people seem to like that, at least on Instagram. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of either the flesh or the yellow. It honestly is not going to really affect pricing, but it's just one of those things, what looks best. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figures. So that's the difference between these two, the left and the right. Let's go ahead and take a look at kind of, there's a couple differences on the Americans, and that's just kind of what they're wearing and how I have them decked out. But basically, let's just take a look at the general print first. So we've got some pouches on the front. We've got boots. We've got pouches or pockets there. And we've got the pistol holster. We've got ammo pouches. And then on the back, we also have the continuation of the belt, kind of like a hood, kind of snow gear, snow on the boots there. And these ones don't have side leg printing, but they will on the final production ones. This was just a really quick print. I wanted to show you guys kind of what I'm working with, and I just wanted to get something out there to get some feedback. They do have the side legs printed on the final production ones, but this was just something I wanted to do real quick. It's a whole nother setup to print on the side of the legs. So I didn't want to go through that today. I just wanted to get the fronts and backs done just to show you guys the kind of general figure. And then this is actually a custom printed head as well, just kind of a generic neutral face. I actually really like it. It's very basic, but it gets the job done. And then I gave this guy an overmolded M1 Grand, which is my own design, and then also the overmolded cigarettes that I make and sell. He does have a kind of a bandana or the rubber band effect. That was just me playing around. That's just kind of what I'm doing with these figures. I'm just trying to figure things out. Maybe I'll sell those with the rubber bands, maybe not too sure. And then we also have this American, and this one is a little bit different. It's got kind of a dark tan scheme, and he's got the trench coat, and then I gave him dark tan arms to try to match the trench coat, because I figured, you know, if I gave him white arms, that's not accurate, because the trench coat, it's not like it's a sleeveless trench coat, so it kind of has to match. But then the white kind of stands out, and I don't know how I feel about it. So it's just one of those things I can't tell. I just can't tell what I want to do. Maybe a backpack on this would look good. That's something I considered, maybe giving the Americans backpacks, even the Germans maybe too, but I'm not too sure what I want to do for kind of like accessories yet. The weapons and cigarettes, like that's pretty straightforward, but as far as like the color of the helmet or the color of the arms and to give them trench coats, yes or no, I'm not too sure. Someone did comment on Instagram, or I think a couple people did, and said this makes him look a little bit more Russian. But if you look at all the reference pictures, you know, they were wearing trench coats. I don't know if they were dark tan. I assume they were from some like recolored images from World War II, but they could have been white. They could have been gray. I don't really know. I haven't done too much research and digging into that. But you can see the head design on a flesh part versus the yellow here. The head looks great on either, really. And then I might try printing this on dark tan parts or maybe even tan parts. I just printed them on white because I figured that would look the best and kind of match the scheme better. It would also be kind of cool to give this guy a backpack and maybe even give him some skis and maybe ski poles. I don't know. That's something I know that the Americans and the Germans did to get around on the snow. That's just something I, was just kind of brainstorming earlier today, so it might be kind of cool. So yeah, there's a lot of different options we can go with this route. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Do you like the all white? And then I think if we really added a backpack to this guy, I think he would really, really stand out a little bit better. So that's kind of where I'm at with the Americans. Obviously, I have M1 Grands that I can give them. And then I might even come out with some more weapons by then, but highly doubt that just because of time. But definitely will be coming with M1 Grands. And I'm talking about when these are for sale on my website, which won't be for a couple more weeks, if not longer. But yeah, so moving on to the Germans. This is the yellow version. Once again, he will have side leg printing. This is just the quick test prototype here. And I really like the design on this. It's very basic, but it gets the job done so well. So this is like an MP40 kind of figure. He's got the MP40 pouches. He's got binoculars. He's got like the hooded collar that kind of matches with the back. And I really like the back design. It's just very simple. I guess I could leave one of these guys turned around for you guys just so you can see them while I talk. And then the front just looks great with the reddish brown. And then the kind of longer torso extending onto the legs, that white printing on the legs. There is one misprint on this, and you can see, if you look underneath his belt buckle, there's a little bit of a gap, and you can see the olive green. I need to fix that, but this is why we do testing. That will be fixed in the final production version. But I really do like the crisscross pattern on his legs. I think I need to continue that on the back. I need to check my reference pictures, but that'll definitely make this look a little bit less blank on the back, but it does look very simple and nice on the back. I will give it that. And then the same kind of snow on the bottom of the boots. And once again, like I said, the boots will be printed on the side. And then this guy has a interesting face. The Germans kind of like covered up and wrapped their faces, or at least a lot of reference pictures. So it's actually printed on a dark bluish gray head. And I actually tested this on a white head, and it looked pretty good too. So I might offer that as a separate, just a standalone head for sale in the future. But I don't know. I really like the flesh German, and I really like the, I guess the flesh one's kind of growing on me. So I gave him one of my M24 stick grenades there, or the potato mashers. This guy just has a medic helmet because I wanted to show off what a white helmet would look like. But yeah, I really like the German design. Honestly, I like both of these designs, and I really want to play with them. Maybe printing this German design on light bluish gray parts, and then maybe printing this American design on tan and dark tan. I might do that for next week's episode to kind of give you guys an update, but I just really like the way these are looking. They're very simple, they're very clean, they're very Lego-like, but they still just scream military. And you can really see that in these, and I really like that. So let me know what you guys think of these figures. Definitely going to be making probably 2 more different versions, because the way I look at it is we can't have a bunch of MP40 guys running around. We've got to have like some Car 98 guys and maybe even an officer. So there might be 2 more Germans coming and maybe 2 more Americans. Maybe more of a generic rifleman American, maybe a machine gunner American. But yeah, I want to play with that a little bit. But I really like this. There was at one point in my head a thought of doing just front and back printing, no side leg printing. And that's still on the table, because that way I could offer way more designs for you guys, and the figures would be cheaper, but they just wouldn't have side leg printing. And for some of you guys, you would hate that. Some of you guys would love it because of the price. I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but that's kind of where I'm at with these figures. Let me know about the skin tones. Let me know about the overall designs. All right, guys, we got the last video loaded up here. Let's go ahead and pick the winner from last week's episode. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Keep going a little bit. Let's go up. Let's go down. And let's go. Boom. Commando Productions. Awesome job. Love the mock. Guess what, Commando? You're the winner. Shoot me over an email through my website, BrickTactical.com, with a screenshot of you logged in, your address, all that good stuff, and I can get those prizes out to you guys. All right, guys, let's wrap this video up. All right, guys, let me know what you guys thought of those figures that I showed you. Skin tones, overall designs. What do you guys think? I'm going to work on this for next week's episode, and then I might also give you guys a figure update next week. I might have some new designs for you. Like I mentioned, I might add like a machine gunner, a submachine gunner, a rifleman, all sorts of designs. Let me know if you guys have any that stand out of that list that you want me to do. I know a lot of you guys will probably want me to do the machine gunner because you guys love those types of figures. So let me know all that stuff in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out my website, BrickTactical.com. And then also check out links in the description for some awesome upcoming stuff. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Also check out the last week's episode there. Full playlist there, and subscribe right there. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.